Hi, today we're looking at a beginner yoga session. It's going to be lasting about 15 minutes. So let's start. Come up to standing on your mat, your feet parallel to each other, arms by your side. Now extend your right leg out and point the toes away from you. We're starting the warm up from the lower extremities of the body. This is a stretching position for the right ankle. Flex now, stretch again, flex, stretch once more, flex. Now on the right leg, left leg out, stretch, flex, stretch, flex, stretch, flex. Once again, body weight on the left leg, right leg out, and turn your ankle clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Reverse direction, anti-clockwise, 2, 1. Change. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. So this is a very good way of loosening your ankles. You can do this any time of the day, provided you have an empty stomach. If you're doing it in the middle of the day, you should have eaten your previous meal about 3 hours before the yoga. All right, so now we will warm up for the knees. So I'm going to do it the yoga way. Stand with your body weight on your left leg and fold your right leg back and grab your ankle. Now you will be taking this leg back and you feel a stretch in the quadricep muscle. Pull this leg back. You can bend your elbow towards the ceiling like I'm showing. And if you cannot balance in this position, you may place your hand on the wall and pull a little more. So this is the right quad and right hip flex again. Leg, grab the left, push the left leg back, bend the elbow, lift the leg higher, feel the quadricep and hip flexors stretch on the right leg now, and release. Come back. Now we will go for a stretch for the sides and a very simple stretch. So you can take your right arm up, take this arm all the way up, place your left hand on your left hip joint and bend to the left side. Keep the right upper arm close to the ear. This helps to stretch the right side of your waist as well as the hip joint. Feel the stretch, hold, breathe normal, and return slowly. Lower the arm down the same way, palm to the floor and return it down. Switch on the other side. Take the left arm up and take this arm up, stretch towards the ceiling. Keep your right hand on your waist and bend to the right side. Breathe. Feel the stretch on the left side of your waist as well as on the hip joint. Arm closer to the ear and return. Stretch towards the ceiling and then lower the arm down. Now we'll go for an anterior body stretch. So I want you to follow with me. I'm turning back so you can get a better look. Place your hands in the small of your back, fingers pointing down, thumb with the fingers. So your palm is in the curve of your lower back. Now feet are together. Inhale, look up at the ceiling. Exhale, push your midsection forward. This is contracting your back and stretching your anterior body. Very good stretch. And slowly return. Come back and pull your abdomen inwards. So I won't do yoga unless I warm up the body because you should never do yoga on a cold body. All right, so now something for the upper body. So we'll involve the shoulders, simple shoulder shrugs. Let's go. Inhale up, exhale down. Once again. Inhale up. So I'm just showing 3 moves of all of these, 3 counts. Now we go for shoulder rolls. So you scrunch your shoulders forward. Inhale and bring the shoulders up to the ears. Gently roll them back and drop them down. This is different from shoulder shrugs as you notice. Shoulders are forward now. Inhale, bring them up to the ears. Gently start rolling them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together in the upper back and then exhale as you drop them down. Let's go once more for this one. Inhale up. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and then drop them down. And now something for the arms as well. So get your right arm out and point the fingers to the ceiling. Place your left hand on top of your fingers and then push with the wrist forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the other way. Fingers are pointing down and place your hand on your carpals and push this part of the wrist forward. It gives a very nice stretch to the forearm and release. Now the other arm, left arm out, and I'm pushing the forward. Now I'm doing the reverse, point the fingers down and push the wrist forward so you get a nice stretch in the forearm and release. So this was also important because we'll be doing one Suryanamaskar, so I wanted you to feel strong in your wrist, and additionally you can also rotate your wrist inwards towards each other and out, and now the reverse direction. Now your wrist is also warmed up, so we're going to do a neck warm up. So stand with your feet together, arms by your side. Drop your chin to your chest. Now this is called the chin lock. We'll be doing this in one of the poses. So it's important, good for your thyroid, activates the neck. And look up at the ceiling. Feel a stretch in your anterior neck. Contraction to the back of your neck. Repeat. Chin down. Now you're stretching the back of your neck, contracting the front. And the reverse of this. And come to the neutral position. It's a very simple total body warm-up. Now, make sure you have space in the front because you'll be bending forward as well. We'll start with Suryanamaskar. Feet together, hands to the heart center. This is called Namaskar Mudra. Big toes are touching. Small toes are all fanned out. And extend your arms forward. Like what I saw a butterfly just now. Take your arms up over your head and bend back. Your hands are parallel to each other, palms facing each other. Slowly stretch towards the ceiling and go down. Bring your hands towards your feet. If you can, touch the floor. If not, you can just stay here. If you suffer from back pain or knee pain, you may bend your knees at this time. This is a safe practice to do. Tuck your chin towards your chest, look towards your knees. Now, everybody else who had their legs straight will now be folding their legs and looking forward. And then take your right leg back, inhale. Look up. This is a horse position, Ashwa-Sanchalanasana. Very good stretch for the quadricep and the hip flexor of the right leg. The left knee has to be placed above the left ankle. This is a very important pointer here. Now, you'll be taking your left leg back as well and going into inverted V. In inverted V, your heels have to be on the floor. So if they're not, you can walk your feet a little forward like how I'm showing. Head down, chin to the chest, tailbone pointing up, your face to the knees. When you push your face towards your knees, your shoulder blades come towards each other in your upper back. In this pose, we bring the chin as close to the chest as possible and look towards your knees or your belly button. From here, you come into plank. So you shift your body weight into your hands and keep the core engaged. Now I'm not slumping down like this. I'm keeping the core engaged. So that means I'm engaging my abdominal muscles as well as my buttocks and thighs. Now drop your knees down. Take your buttocks slightly back. And then you'll be slowly bending your elbows and bringing your chin down on the floor. This is the Sakshat Pranam position. 8 body parts on the floor. Your chin, your hands, your chest, your knees, and your tops of your feet. Now from here, lift up into Ardha Bhujanga. Bent elbows are towards the ribs. Chest and shoulders off the floor. Belly button remains on the mat. Legs are parallel. Half cobra. Very good for your back. Lift your midsection off the floor by curling your toes. And once again, go into the downward facing dog. The inverted V. Exhale here. Slowly and gently look forward and bring your right leg forward. If you notice, I swung the right leg forward between my hands. And if you're a beginner, your left knee will remain on the floor. Now bring your left leg forward. This is Padahastasana. We did this in the beginning of the Suryanamaskar. This is an exhalation position. Bend your knees. Come up. Take your arms over your head and bend back. Inhale. And release. Come back to this mudra. Repeat on the left leg. 1. Inhale. Stretch towards the ceiling. From Hasuttanasana, we are going down to Padahastasana. Bend your knees, look forward. Now you'll be taking your left leg back. Drop the knee, look up. This is Ashwasanchalanasana, inhalation position. From here, take your right leg back and go to inverted V. Exhale. Come to plank, Dandasana. Inhale. Core is engaged. Drop knees. Take your buttocks slightly back. Chin down. Savchatmanam, 8 body parts on the floor. Here we exhale and hold. Now lift up into Bhujanga. Ardha Bhujanga. Elbows towards the ribs. You could even lift yourself higher, but always keep the elbows slightly bent. Now curl your toes and go into inverted V again. Exhale. And look forward. Once again, left leg forward. Horse position again, Ashwasanchalanasana. Here we inhale. Then we get the right leg forward, straighten out the knees. Exhale and Padahastasana. If you have pain in your back and knees, you can keep your knees bent. That's fine. From here, we're going to come up. So extend your arms forward. Take your arms over your head. Hasuttanasana. Inhale. Release. This is the 12th position. Anjali Mudra, or the Pranam Mudra, or the Namaskar Mudra. So this was the 12-step Suryanamaskar that we just did. And now we'll be going forward. So it's a beginner session. Want you to do one standing pose with me. Arms forward and step out with your left leg. Point your right toes towards the front, that's towards me. And so your right toes are at 90 degrees. Left toes are slightly in like this. They're not straight, they're in at 30 degrees. Arms by the side. Stretching. Feel firm in your standing position. Your alignment of the feet is heel to the arch. So right heel is aligned to left arch. Both legs are straight. And we do a lateral bend. Bend laterally to the side. And place your right hand on your right shin. And then take your left arm up. So you empower the right hand. Make it firm and strong on your right shin. Straighten out the elbow. And get both your hands in line with each other. Look up at your left fingers. Chest is open. This is Trikon asana. Feel the stretch on the left side of your waist. It's a contraction to the right and a stretch to the left. Breathe normal through the pose. And then to come out of it, you'll be bending your right knee and slowly coming back. Come back to the center and switch your feet. Now left foot in at 30 degrees, right toes out at 90 degrees. Arms to the side and feel that opening in your chest and shoulders. And simply bend to the left side. This time left hand on your left shin, right arm over the head, both arms in line with each other, chest open. Breathe. Feel the stretch on the right side of your waist, contraction to the left. And slowly come out of it by softening your left knee. Come back to the center and drop your arms down. Point your right toes forward, left toes also forward, shoulders and pelvis facing forward, and step back. Relax. Now feet together, arms by your side, and we're going for the simplest standing posture, mountain pose. Stretch into the arches of your feet. Tighten your knees. Lengthen your thighs. Pull your abdomen slightly in. Shoulders gently pushed back. Arms are by your floor. Eyes are focused at a point on the wall 6 to 8 feet ahead of you. You can look at the wall or you can look down at the floor at an imaginary spot. And breathe normal. This pose improves your concentration and focus. Everything from the yoga mat translates to real life. And slowly release. Relax your fingers, relax your arms, And now we will take a sitting position. So you can sit down on your mat with your legs crossed. This is Sukhasan, your legs are simply crossed. Or you can tuck your legs under you and bring the knees a little together and feet are slightly apart, slightly. And then you sit down and maintain your back straight. Your big toes are touching each other in the back. Hands up by your side. This is Vajrasan, the thunderbolt position. Very good pose for doing after a meal. But most people who have knee issues may not be able to do this. So in that case, you sit in Sukhasans. We'll go back to the Sukhasan for a simple stretch. So now I'm sitting sideways. And everyone place your right hand on the floor beside you and walk your right fingers away from you. And take your left arm over your head and look up at the ceiling. Keep your arm straight. You can drop your right elbow to the floor and left arm is up there. Look up. Left knee is lifted off the floor. Once again, a stretch for the sides. All side bends are safe for the back. That's why I've included them in the beginner session. Slowly and gently return. And repeat on the other side. So now you take your left hand, place it on the floor beside you and slide it away from you. When you do that, your right knee lifts off and then take your right arm over your head. Keep your elbow straight and look up at the ceiling. Breathe normal. Hold the breath. We keep on breathing. And slowly and gently return. Come back. So this was a very nice supported side stretch that is accessible by everyone. Now we'll do some ratio breathing. Breathe in for 2 counts. Breathe out for 4 counts. If you're not retaining the breath, breathe in 2. Breathe out 4. Hands will be kept like this. With the thumb and index finger together. Chin mudra. Palms facing the ceiling. Once again, let's breathe in together. 2 counts in. 4 counts out. Eyes are closed. There's no frown on the face. The back is straight. Repeat once more. Breathe in 2. Breathe out 4. Now stay with your and without interfering with the breathing process, simply watch your breath. Watch your in-breath as well as your out-breath. And slowly bring your awareness back. Now we're going for a lying down position. So you can lie down on your mat and I'll also be lying down to show you this one. So take your arms over your head, interlock your fingers, and turn your palms to the wall behind you. Now you can fold your left knee and take the right leg up towards the ceiling and then bring the right leg down slowly. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Toes are pointing towards you at this time. Slowly and gently lower the leg down, point the toes away from you. Once more, inhale up. These are simple leg raises. Exhale down. Any movement which is integrated with breathing becomes yogic. Now we fold the right leg, stretch the left leg out. Inhale, bring the left leg up. Exhale, lower it down. So the upper body is held in a bind because of the interlocked fingers. Arms are stretching, shoulders is stretching, and the process of bringing the leg up is activating the abdominal muscles as well as the thighs, also the calf and the anterior tibialis, the muscle from the shin down to the ankle. Now relax both your legs, and if you wish, you can bring both the legs up as you inhale and drop them slowly down as you exhale. Release your arms. Bring your arms by your side and take your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Your right foot to the right edge of your mat, your left foot to the left edge of your mat. Flop your feet to the side, arms to the side, palms facing the ceiling, and go into Shavasana, the corpse pose. This is a great leveler. Shavasana is also an asana which helps to relax. It lowers your heartbeat, your blood pressure, relaxes all your joints, your tissues, your organs. Improves your blood circulation. Eyes are closed, neck muscle is relaxed. The neck muscle is relaxed only when we lie down. And slowly bring your awareness back. Wriggle your toes and your fingers. We'll be coming out of Shavasana. You can do Shavasana for 5 to 10 minutes. Now inhale and bring your feet together. Exhale, fold your knees. Now inhale and take your right arm over your head and roll to the right side. Now hand and push the floor with your left hand assisted by your right and come up to sitting. And rub your palms together. It's nice to end the yoga session with rubbing the palms together and then placing your palms on your closed eyes and feel the warmth of your palms seep into your eyes. It's very relaxing for your eyes. And gently release. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time very soon.